Began as a weirdo. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. Not feeling great, but feeling a little bit better. So I am working on a brand new project. This project came out of nowhere. So I'm a really terrible friend, and just was reminded that my friend's baby shower is this weekend, and so I was like, "Whoop, need to turn out something pretty quickly, or wait till the baby's popped out the oven to have something. And I prefer to do it at the baby shower so that they can organize it how they want. If they want it out of the way, they can get it out of the way, whatever. So I want to be able to give this to them at the baby shower. And so, as you know, hey, Grammy Colleen. Hey, Zach. Love the new hair color. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm really feeling it. It's really fun. So I am making a little cocoon for the baby, and I was looking on Pinterest and I saw a picture of a little baby cocoon that looked like a slice of pizza. And I was like, I have to have this. I have to make this. This is so cute. So this is where I'm at thus far. This is the crust. So you make a panel for the crust, and then you make a panel for the cheese and the pepperoni or whatever toppings you're going to put on there. And that is love cocoons. Yeah, I'm a pizza now. So I'll tell you how long it is. So the pattern I'm using is from Yarn Inspirations, and they made a child size and an adult size, and I'm making baby size. So I don't really know how big babies are. It's not one of my talents, believe it or not. So from tip to tail, right now we're sitting at about 19 inches. Um, but um, but yeah, so that being said, not because the end is so narrow, the baby's feet wouldn't be able to go into it. So I'm actually taking the first, like, I don't know, 6 inches or so, and I'm not counting that towards the length of the actual product, because I don't think that the baby's feet would be able to go in there comfortably. Um, it's a really easy stitch. It's just half double crochets. And chains. So Zach will be there in no time. Um, and uh, so yeah, so it gradually increases, and then so what I'm gonna do is the um, I'm gonna get the forward and back panel to the same size. I already started the yellow. I caught your live, yay! Hey, Darsha. Um, so I already have the yellow started, and um, it's a 2 row repeat for the first. Babies are usually 18 to 24 inches. Okay, that's good. So like from where I'm measuring from, I don't know why I curled this up when I'm gonna uncurl it right now. So from where I'm measuring, um, I am about 13 and a half inches. So I'm probably going to go for the 24 side, just because I want to make sure that there's room for this baby to grow. And have fun with it a little bit. I'm also going to do, so I'm going to do it where the cheese doesn't go as far as the brown does, as far as the crust gut does. And then I'm going to do a fold over pillow so that there's some polyfill in the little head part, the little cushion of like the stuffed crust, to give the baby some comfort, and then to also just be something cute, that will be a nice present growing up. So I thought about making a child size and just having it be really big for the baby. And then I was like, you know what? I want to make like a baby present for the baby. So Oh, I have a loose needle here. I'm gonna put my. It's going to be amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along really well. Very easy pattern. I wouldn't say it's the easiest pattern to follow, not because it's difficult, but because the language is like really bad, I think. I'm not really a big fan of it. So, Yarn Inspirations has a video of how to do it, and I suggest following along with that and the pattern, and you'll be just fine. My cat is desperately trying to come up here. Oh, he wants this yarn. He's like, oh, I know I like some yarn now. I'm so excited for this idea. I think it's gonna be so cute. Um, just a little slice of pizza. Oh my gosh, when I saw it, I about died because I was gonna. So, some of you know that I'm planning on doing a big undertaking of a corner to corner blanket, like a queen size corner to corner blanket. Um, and I've never done one before, so I was like, "Ooh, maybe I'll do a smaller baby blanket one, and do like I don't know, a picture of a puppy or something like that." And so I was looking on Pinterest, looking for up ideas, um, and then boom, this falls in my lap, and I was like, honestly, I can't even think about corner to corner right now because all I'm thinking about um, is pizza. It's a little pizza baby. So yeah, I'm just doing half double crochets. I'm using an H hook. So in the, I'm not using an H hook, sorry, I'm using a K hook. In the writing patterns to publish, and that would help me know how to be clearer to the audience. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, this pattern that I read was pretty hard to read. It wasn't clear what, like, now that I know what they're trying to say, it makes sense. But before, I was like, what are you trying to say? It doesn't really make sense. So, yeah. Um, I'm just gonna adjust this as needed for the size of the bebe, the potential bebe. I mean, it's gonna be a baby. I don't want to say like potential. That sounds like very morbid. But what's in your cup? What are you guys up to? And a mango flavoring to milk. Don't do. Yeah, that sounds pretty gross. I don't even drink milk, so yeah. Hey, Candy. Hey, Miss Chocolate. I am drinking tea. I'm drinking like it's like honeysuckle and some other stuff, but it tastes amazing. It just tastes like I'm on my second cup of it. Um, I really like these like cold water infusion teas that I got. They're really good, and they're strong enough that you can use them for like 2 batches, which I really appreciate. And then it's nice because I can continue using my cold water cup. Feel that? Hear that? And a do-rag for chemo on my hook. I love the hair. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My forehead is like dyed yellow underneath. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's dyed yellow because I've been sweating. um, yeah. Um, I'm gross and I haven't washed my hair since I've been covering my hair in the shower since I got it dyed to give it maximum penetration time, but I think tonight's the night where it just needs to be washed. Got a good bit on the blanket. Started setting up a chart for my new obsession. Some ice water pretty soon. I just love like ice water sometimes. It's just like what you need. It's good for the soul. Okay, so the beginning of the pattern is a 2-row repeat, and then once you get to a certain width, you switch over to a 3-row repeat. Um, so it's very easy. and you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Um, Also, okay, is it just me, or do you guys not trust anyone who does their turning chain after they turn? That's what the Your Inspirations guy did, and I was like, I don't trust you. I'm chaining and then turning. I'm not turning and then chaining. I'm not a monster. So I don't know if it makes a difference, but I've always done that. Hey Michelle, oh my gosh, everyone's here. This is awesome. I am making a pizza slice baby cocoon. Um, Michelle, are we friends on Facebook? We have to be friends on Facebook. I invited you to the group. Yeah. If you're not, if you are on Facebook, you can join this little Facebook group that we started the other day. No, I'm a monster. Oh, really? Um, so it's called Army of Weirdos, and it's literally just a way that we can all chat. And I thought it would be nice for a number of reasons. So if you want to join, it's you can do that. Single crochet, but I'm going to keep going. Yeah. So tell us what's going on. What's going on with your single crochet? I'm babying our senior dog. She's in my room with doggy Reiki playing and a candle going. Ooh, I bet she's finding her chi, her center. Oh, I bet that's good for her. My wife, when she got back today, she was like on her YouTube channel on our Roku stick, and all it was a bunch of like relaxing dog music and stuff like that. It was really weird. It's the two loops that keep messing me up. Yeah. So I like to think about it as like um I work the 13th and then I'm off until the 23rd. Let's get together. Cool. Yeah, I'm out of town this weekend. I'm looking at the schedule now. I'm out of town this weekend at a baby shower, the baby shower I'm making this for. But after that, I don't think I have a plan in the world. How do I get this to go back down? Okay. So, um, so Zach, once you have two loops on your hook, that's when you yarn over and you pull through. So most of the time, just in your basic stitches, once you have two loops on your hook, that's when you yarn over and pull through. So I hope that helps. That a single crochet. So the Facebook group. Sorry, my dog is being annoying. My wife thinks it's hilarious. Um, so the Facebook group is called. Here, let me type it in just so you know. Okay. So, also sorry that I didn't say hello to everyone individually. Everyone just kind of came in, and I was like, whoa. Hello to all of you. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who didn't catch it, oh, don't feel stupid. Yeah, you're doing great, Zach. It's honestly, it feels very counterintuitive because you're like, I have a loop. Do I take this loop? Especially after you've learned a chain where you just go ahead and pull through. And so it's like, it's not I mean, it's not intuitive when you first start. So don't worry, it will be okay. So the color I'm using Caron 1 pound, of course. I just used whatever colors I had that would be um, good for this project. So this color is called Truffle. It's a pretty good truffle color. just a nice light brown. The only other light browns I had were skin tones, and I'm like, I'm not wasting my skin tones on a baby to shit on. Plus, this is nice acrylic, so they can wash it, and the baby shits on it, and everyone will be happy. Also, I wanted to stitch, because originally I was gonna do this kind of like I do my bandanas, where I do basically like the granny stitch, and I just make it into a triangle. But I wanted to look up a pattern first to see if there was a pattern. Luckily, there was. Because I didn't want the baby's toes to get stuck in the holes. I know baby toes are real tiny and baby fingers are real tiny, and I just didn't want little baby toes getting stuck in places they shouldn't get stuck in. So I wanted to be considerate of that. Just throw it in the wash. Yep. And luckily, I had the colors, so I'm doing um, I'm doing this color for the front, and then I have a red heart with love, which I really like red heart with love. It's so much softer than Super Saver, and it's in this like butter yellow. It's the perfect cheese color. And then I'm gonna do pepperoni. I'm just gonna do pepperoni. I'm not gonna do like different toppings because like I just think it's cute enough with pepperoni. Why do I need other toppings? Um, Also, on principle, I'm not gonna do mushrooms like the pattern says because I hate mushrooms on my pizza. So I'm kind of projecting my likes and dislikes onto this baby. I mean, I do hate mushrooms anywhere. That's true. I'm kind of a picky eater. Pick up my crochet now for the first time since Friday this weekend. It was too hot to crochet. Yeah, sometimes it's just too hot. I understand, especially when you're working with like a heavy acrylic or some. I worry about baby digits getting stuck, but I worry more about the skin showing through garments to make for the granddaughters. Yeah, that's something you got to be careful about too. Yeah, that's when I usually go down a hook size. But this, so they used like blanket yarn, and so I was like, shit, like so my sizing's off anyways. Even if I was going for their sizing, my sizing would be off. So that's why I'm using a big K hook um, for just acrylic yarn. Like usually I would use like a 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter, maybe even a 4 millimeter, depending on what I'm using. But I don't want to hear about you liking mushrooms, Zach. Mushrooms are gross. Um, you're not allowed to like them, or we can't be friends. Just kidding. Of course we can be friends. But I will judge you. They're not the worst. They're not the most offending vegetable out there. So I'll let you have this grace period. Isn't this so cute? It's coming together. Like I just started working on this today. I took a nap. I like literally it's coming together so quickly. This would be such a nice project um to whip up in a weekend and just have like for like a baby shower. Okay, so let me see where I am in my repeat process. So it is time for my increase row. And the increase is super simple. All you do is do 2 half double crochets um, into the first and last stitches. And sorry, I'm burping dinner. It's beautiful, very graceful. See, I like pineapple. I understand why it's polarizing, and I'm not mad at people who don't like it, but I like pineapple. I think it's good. I think it's a good pizza topping. Also, that was one of the toppings that, like, when I used to work, like, these big, long, like, 12 to 16-hour shifts at Domino's, I would sneak off the make line, and I'd make, like, a little pizza for myself, and I'd get, like, a piece of pepperoni and a piece of bacon and a piece of pineapple, and I just like. The only thing I don't like about pineapple on my pizza is it does make the pizza tend to make the pizza a little bit soggy. But if you, it's only that like initial like time out of the oven, and once you like refrigerate it, it's usually fine. But ooh, green chili, that's good. I haven't had that on pizza, but I love that. Oh, I can only imagine how good like a hatch chili or something would be on there. I hate the one thing I don't like about these Caron 1 pounds, and it's the same with most value yarn and just yarn in general, is just like when you're starting it and it's like tighter, like the middle of the ball and your center pull is pretty tight, um, and it just like it puts more strain on your hand to pull the yarn out, and you're just like, just let me pull the yarn. I love pizza. It's my favorite food. You would think after working at a pizza place, I would be tired of pizza, but I definitely not. I love pizza. So I was torn between yellow cheese and white cheese for this. Now, most pizza that you get, it actually has like mozzarella for the cheese, and so mozzarella is white. But I just felt like all the pictures that I was seeing of people who did white, um, ooh, um, mandala. I don't know. People say it different. I just don't get it. Um, make a blanket for a coworker. Oh yeah, of course she's gonna love it. You're amazing. You make beautiful works of art. Oh, they're so awesome. Hey Daniel, thank you. I really appreciate it. I was telling everyone how I had a yellow forehead because I've been sweating all day and my yellow dye is bleeding out slowly. I woke up this morning and I had like a yellow hand. Like part of my hand was like bright yellow, like highlighter yellow, um, because I had like slept on my hand. Uh, so this color bleeds a little bit, but I haven't washed it yet since I got it colored. So that's probably why it's bleeding so bad. This is a increase for it, right? This is actually yellow. This is not blonde at all. um, this is like highlighter yellow. But yeah, thank you. Okay, didn't pull through that stitch all the way. Be where you need to be. Okay, so let me see where I'm at measurement wise. Um, like I said, I'm gonna err on the side of um, which brand is it? My hair dye. So the hair dye is Pravana, Pravana. It's the neon yellow. It's not purchasable by the public, I don't think. I got it at Cosmoprof because I have my esthetician's license, so I can do that. Okay, I'm just gonna fold this over so I don't accidentally measure the wrong part. And now we're at 16 inches. So we're getting there, guys. Dye gauges here when we planned. The AC was out all day yesterday and they would have sweated it out all over their face. Yep, been there, done that. Honestly, when I dyed my hair that blue green I just had, um, it was it just bled so much. It was just blue everywhere. There's blue all over my pillow. If you get the reference to Arrested Development, I blew myself. Um, so, but I have been looking at lunar colors or lunar tides or lunar something because they have a UV reactive yellow. This was before I bought two yellows and I wasn't sure which one I was going to use. I wasn't sure if I was going to go neon like I ended up going, or if I was going to go more of a just primary color yellow. And so I ended up going with a neon, obviously, but um, definitely want to try the UV reactive. Although I don't have any UV lights, so I don't know if it would even be worth it, like worth the extra money and time to procure said dye. But I'm good on dye for a little while at least. Oh no, this is not an increase row. Daniel, I am making a pizza for a baby. You can kind of see it there. This is the crust. This will be the back of the baby's little cocoon. Sent you a message. Oh, have a good message. Got your message. Okay. Always been a redhead, but I've always thought about dyeing it. See, redhead is like one of the, most attainable colors. Everyone wants to be a redhead, I think. But that does mean it's a little bit easier because red is naturally lighter than like a dark brown or something. I put that you finished on Facebook. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Colleen wants to join the army of weirdos. Yay! Yay! We have all of our hangout friends. Army of Weirdos is going to be the best group in the world. Oh, I'm just seeing. Oh, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. You said you crocheted those feathers? Oh my gosh, I have to like zoom in. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is stunning. Gorgeous work. Yes, feel free to post your work in Army of Weirdos. Um, hey, Divergent Crafter. Haven't seen you in a minute. It's great to have you on. We were just stitching and bitching. Mostly me bitching. Everyone else is just dealing. Um, but we are making a little cocoon for a little baby that is yet to be born, but is having a baby shower on this weekend. On this weekend. And I am making a cocoon that is in the shape of a slice of pizza. I just got out of Hades, or others would call it work. Yep, I understand. Not so much anymore, but I've been there, done that. So, internet went down. No, unless you're talking about my internet, which no, I don't want anyone's internet to go down. Us all to have all the internet. I miss working. Yeah, I do too. Honestly, every once in a while, I'm like, should I just go back to work and just abandon my disability claim? And I'm like, no, that would be a travesty. I would, yeah, it would be a shit show. I would just collapse into a pile of nothingness and just fade from existence. So let's not do that. Maybe 12 hours. No, not today, but tomorrow. I have no choice. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's getting a little long. Luckily, it's not heavy because it's very slim at the end. So it's just like, it's still like hot enough on my leg where I'm like, I wish you weren't here. I wish they had cards that, you know how they have like "Wish you were here," like cards. I wish they had cards that said like "Wish you weren't here." Like, wish you were choking on my own stupid, stupid laugh, stupid joke. Um, but just cards that were like, "I wish you were somewhere else." I think those would be great ideas. I can think of some people I would give those cards to. Second job ever. He's answering phones 10 hours a day. Ooh, that is long. That is not fun. But good for him getting a new job. That's fun. That's exciting. I was gonna try to get a part-time job, but it's so hard with disability because you can't make over a certain amount. So it's like, what do I? How do I navigate that and get someone who's gonna work with me on my hours? Full time instead of part time. That's great. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, I didn't ask to be disabled. I didn't ask to be like, I didn't ask to not be able to work at the age of 30. So just cut me a break, please. But no, that's not how it works. And I can't expect that, the disabled are always kind of like the last people who are considered in these types of situations. So we're just cannon fodder. I mean, I could go on a several hour rant on like how terrible disabled people are treated, but I'm sure you guys have heard it all before and don't need me to remind you. Um, but yeah, it's just like, yeah, I won't. I'll spare you the gory details. Okay, so we're coming up on an increase row. So I'm chaining and turning my work. Yeah, exactly. No, you deserve to live and be poor. That's it. I hate when I don't full yarn over and it's just like, bleh. Nope. You're not gonna do your you're not gonna do half double crochet. You're gonna do a single crochet. That's good. I drop my phone a lot. I've actually cracked the screen and the screen case. Um, so luckily, it's basically impenetrable. Cool. So we're going to start a cow. I want to, honestly, I really do. Of course, I got to finish this stupid baby blanket, and I got to finish my pumpkin head, which I was working on. But I kept dropping stitches because I'm terrible at crochet. Um, but I would like to. Do you guys have? I mean, so I think my only request for Cal is that one, it be beginner friendly or beginner friendly enough, and two, that we have it be a free pattern so that we can all talk about it. We none of us have to buy it, stuff like that. So that's all. That's my only requirement. So if you want to, so it's crochet along. It's not a dumb question at all. I didn't know until like a couple months ago. People kept saying cows, and I was like, "Are you talking about cows?" So I got my dad's gift done. So his is gonna be. So I was originally gonna do it as a keychain, but he's like, "I can't fit it in my pocket," and I'm like, "Dude, you are a man. Your pockets are like 12 inches deep. You can easily fit it in your pocket." But whatever. He's dramatic. So he's gonna hang it on his like rear view mirror in his car. Um, so I put a little loop on it. I didn't show you guys the end result. I'll see if has put it on there yet. If he hasn't, I'll show you guys. But I finished my dad's. I didn't even start Mel's yet. Um, so for Melanie, I'm gonna do a crochet wrap around an ice bag. That should be pretty easy because I can use whatever stitch I want. I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do basically what have done for my crochet hats that I have. That is kind of my favorite pattern, where it's a it's a net made with treble crochets, and I love big pockets. I buy men's pants for work because of the pockets. Yeah, they're so nice. Yeah, best thing about transitioning, big pockets. Worst thing about transitioning, walking into the pool with your phone in your but the pockets of your trunks because you're not used to having pockets in your bathing suit. Yes, I have done that, and that's how I know that my phone is impenetrable. Um, so I have not even started on Mel's. I figured out the colors I'm gonna use. I have a ball of I have a Caron cake that I started using for a cowl for her. And I finished the cowl, but I didn't. I finished the crochet part of the cowl, but I never put the buttons on because, again, I'm lazy. And so I have the rest of the cake for um, whatever. I don't know what. You almost went into the lake with your phone in your pocket once. Yeah, that's not fun. So so I have this blue striped, and I hate using striped yarn. It's a strong word. I just don't really like using it. I find very few applications of stuff I actually want to make with striped yarn, like self striping yarn. So I'm gonna be using that cake to make her ice bag cover. You don't think your phone's waterproof? Well, I didn't think mine was waterproof either, but apparently but the grace of some, I it worked. You like long striping yarn only. Yeah, I I I don't know. I kind of feel like I'd rather have a short striping yarn. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe I just don't really like stripes that much. I don't know, but I had fun making the Japanese knot bag when I made that. Um, and that was with a short stripe yarn. Um, so it was cool to see the colors change. Yeah, if I had the right project, self striping would be great. But I just don't do any. Like, I don't do blankets. I don't do a lot of big stuff. So self striping really doesn't like serve me super well. But then I have some Lion Brand ice cream yarn that is striped, and I'm just like I really want to use it because I love the colors, but I just don't know um, what to use it for. Divergent. I'm opposite. I don't like it when transitions in the wrong place. I prefer the mixture of colors combined against each color. Mixture of colors. Like a gradient kind of number. Like in like a soft fade. Is that what you're saying, Darsha? Ombre is great, yeah. I know everyone rants and raves about Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, but like, man, if that's not one of the scratchiest yarns I've ever felt, I just Oh, I can't deal with that. I can't even get it to the point where I could get to a finished project where I could wash it, where it could get softer. Very yarn because you lose the stitch in this. That's true. It really depends on the stitch. Some stitches are enhanced by variegated yarn. Other stitches are totally swallowed up. Okay, so let's see. I feel like I just measured, but let me measure again because I'm honestly tired of doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna fold over there. I'm gonna mix after colors every couple of inches instead of every. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a bit harsh to work with, but Big Twist is nice. Big Twist is so nice. I do really like Big Twist. Okay, so we are sitting at 17.5 inches. I feel like it was just here. Like, I feel like we're not going anywhere. So 17.5 inches. Oh, yeah, Boz Ombre. Are you asking the definition of variegated? Yeah, we all want to try Bod's yarn when it comes out. I don't think there's a person on this earth that crochets that doesn't want to try Bod's yarn. Oh, no, it was just leaking out loud. Okay. We welcome that too. We welcome thinking out loud or in quiet. All good. I couldn't think of the word. I think she was giving me the word I couldn't think of. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I've been crocheting since 1978. Well, you must be much better than I am. 'Cause I am not very good. I hope you're much better than I am. If you're not, just quit now. Just experience, that's all. Well, we'll all get there one day. Unless we don't. And then we won't. Phone's gonna die, so okay. Plug it in. You have a good night too. I forget words all the time too. Yeah. Just like a sieve for vocabulary and most other things. My memory is shot. Crocheting front loop only. Oh, so you had some ribbing going on. Everything was stretchy. Yeah, I bet. But you learned. The day I don't learn anything new is the day I'm in a coffin. Yep. Even that day I might learn something. Okay. Covered in grease and sparkly from metal shavings. But you make it sound appealing when you say it like that. I think I'm gonna cut off around the hour mark. Um, just so I can try to shower and get to bed on time. But hopefully we'll be done by tomorrow. Um, I mean, it's coming along great. It looks great. I said I was going to go 24 inches, but I'm so lazy that I'm like 18 inches. That'll work. Um, Also, so I guess maybe 18 inches is the right number because I was going to do 24, but I was not accounting for the head because the head's going to be sticking out of the cocoon. So the head's actually going to be longer. So maybe I should do this 18 inches. And then I am on the East Coast, yes. I'm in North Carolina. Um, so maybe I will do this 18 inches and then um, I, so then it'll count for the little baby head. Do it, a little baby. My hair looks like cheese. Found the pizza right here. Um, so yeah, that sounds good. 18 will be awesome. Cool. I have an excuse to be lazy. Thank you. It's probably gonna be a little bit over 18 because I'm just gonna finish my repeat. Just so when I do my cheese, it ends on a good note as well. Um, by good note, I just mean like it's easy to track that I did the right number of stitches. Um, okay, and we're almost done with the final row. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting! This is the perfect like angle for a little squirt. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Oh, oh, that sounds very, very upsetting. Okay, and now we're on an increase row. So I'm going to increase. Nothing too revolutionary going on here. And this will be my last row of the similarly sized front and back of the blanket. Now I'm gonna save this on the hook for so I'm working on the last part of the row, so keep talking as I think. So I'm gonna save this kind of where it is once I finish this row, just so I can match up the cheese to make sure the cheese fits. And then I'm going to um, crochet out the pillow portion of the crust. Do you guys think I should do a pillow, or do you think it's unnecessary? I know you can't can babies have pillows like newborns? Because I've been worrying about overstuffing it and like hurting the neck or something like that. Can babies have pillows? Maybe a pen. Yeah, I was gonna make like a really small pillow, like just like maybe like this big, like an inch or so of padding. Not to sleep with. No pillows for babies, minimal stuffing. Okay, so maybe I just will skip the whole stuffed crust thing. Um, and I'll just do the brown part that's soft and lies down behind them. Okay, good to know. Thank you guys. They are afraid of SIDS. Yeah, okay. And it looked like a roll press. Interesting. Ooh, we're wrapping up exactly at an hour. So, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Um, you all jumping on, hanging out with me. Um, I probably will be on probably a little bit more tomorrow. We'll see. Making the cheese part and just doing the same thing I'm doing right now, which is, you know, just after the crochets. Um, do my last increase right here, and I'm going to chain two and go through. Yeah, if you miss me, no problem. I'll be around. I always am. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.